Hi everybody, welcome back to Elisa's Adventures in Cruising. Today I wanted to talk to you, continue talking to you about what to do so that you don't get seasick. But before I do that, if you could go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button with the notification bell turned on, that would be awesome. So if you've been watching me on my last few videos, you know I've been talking about how to prepare for motion sickness, which is something, unfortunately, I know a lot about. And I've experienced it the hard way and had to learn by trial and error. So we talked about having the sea bands, which I love, and the ginger gum, which is also great. But what I would suggest for you to sort of level up your preparations for seasickness, if you know that you're someone who's already prone to motion sickness, you've gotten car sick or sick on airplanes, or you know if you have motion sickness, you know what I'm talking about. You might want to go ahead and invest in Dramamine, which is something that has been around for a very long time. I always have it with me in my bag. I like this little size because I keep it in my purse or my carry-on bag and have it handy. They have so many different kinds now of Dramamine. It used to be able to just look for the little yellow package. This is sort of like the original logo, but now they have them in different flavors. They have chewables. They have non-drowsy formulas. They have extended formulas. But in any event, it is really, really helpful in keeping that motion sickness at bay. You do want to take it before you start your cruise. I believe the suggested time is 4 hours before you actually set sail, or if you're going to be in traveling in general, 4 hours before you are actually going to need it. Go ahead and take it so it's in your system. Now, the thing about the original formula is that you are taking 1 to 2 tablets every 4 to 6 hours. So if you forget, if you get busy, you're having fun, hopefully, you're doing other things, you're not thinking about taking this as a regular medication, you will feel it wear off. So if you are someone who takes other medications, maybe add the Dramamine pills into your pill box or tracker so that you know that you're taking it regularly, or carry it around with you like this so that you can just have it and go ahead and take it. You want to keep it in your system so that you are not feeling sick. And I'm sorry, I should also say, this does have some side effects, right? All medications have side effects, but it can cause drowsiness, and you do want to be careful with it when you are consuming alcohol. It will just sort of, instead of feeling like you've had a drink or two, you might feel like you've had 10 or 20. So that is something to be mindful of. But it is something that if you are experiencing motion sickness, you're on the ship, you're going to want to continually take it so that it stays in your system. Now, something that is I've found that I'm going to try and just have it and pack it in my bag for next time is still Dramamine, but this is a long-lasting formula. So you should only need to take this pill once a day, I believe. I'm looking. Take first dose 1 hour before activity that may result in nausea. Adults and children 12 years and over take 1 to 2 tablets once a day, or as directed by your doctor. So that is helpful. That could be helpful in that it is going to last in your system longer. You won't have to sort of freak out if you don't have the pills with you. You're doing something and you just lose track of time, or how long it's been since you took the last dose. Maybe the extended formula long-lasting formula would be better for you. But again, this is not too big to carry around. You could easily have it in your pocket, in your purse, if you wanted to be sure that it was close by and handy. But again, this is just something new that I'm going to have with me just in case. Again, guys, if you are motion sick, it is the quickest way to ruin your trip. So if you are someone who is prone to motion sickness, you already know that you're going to want to have something that is really going to help you nip that in the bud so that you can go about your day and go about having all the fun you want to have on that ship. So if you've not tried Dramamine before or weren't sure if that's something that might be helpful, I would say go for it. Have it with you. Again, I think the C-bands are great. The ginger gum is great, but personally for me, it's not enough, and it's not the only thing that I'm going to have with me. So that's what I call my next level preparations. But with all sincerity, I really do have another secret weapon. Maybe not so secret, but here it is anyway. I use on every cruise vacation the Transdermal Patch. It's something that I go to see my doctor for, and I get a prescription for, and I have it. But it's something that I have every time. You need a prescription for it, and you have it filled at your regular pharmacy. Here's what it looks like. This is called, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing this, but scopolamine. Scopolamine, probably scopolamine. Anyway, that's it. It's the little circle patch. It looks like a small round band-aid. You wear it behind your ear. And again, you're going to put it on before you actually set sail, before you get on the cruise ship, so that it can start working and being in your system. You can wear one patch for 3 days, and then if your cruise is longer and you need to continue using your patch, you're just going to switch to the opposite ear or behind the opposite ear and apply a new patch. When your doctor prescribes them, they're going to ask you how long your trip is, and they're going to give you a prescription that covers you for enough days so that you can switch out the patch as you need it. Once you put the patch on, you don't feel it anymore. You kind of forget about it. You want to be careful and check it, after you shower or after you've been in the pool, the hot tub, or something like the beach, something like that, so that you know that it's still there. But you put it on, you forget about it, you just hit it. You're just having a good time and doing everything that you wanted to do on the ship. I honestly have to say, this patch has changed my cruise life. Before that, I could go and have a good time, but I was very reliant on the Dramamine. There's another company, Bonine, excuse me, which works similarly, but you have to take the pills every 4 to 6 hours. Again, the patch lets you not be tied to that schedule. You have it on, you know it's working, and you're just not having any downtime, feeling sick. You are just able to go about your day. Now, again, this is a prescription, and you want to talk to your doctor about it. I know there are some medical conditions that they will not prescribe it for if you do have, so you want to double check that. I know glaucoma is one of them, that they will, if you have glaucoma, they will not prescribe you the patch, or they should not prescribe you the patch because of the interactions, I believe, with the medication. And I know that there are some sort of generics, There are some generic transdermal patches that you can buy. I know they have them on Amazon. I believe they have them at other drugstores like CVS and Walgreens, maybe even Walmart, the pharmacy department, but you'd have to double check that. But I believe those are more sort of herbal based. They don't contain the same medication that the prescribed ones do. So it's just something to keep in mind. Yes, you might be able to just go and grab it and have it, and it may work wonders for you. But I know from personal experience that this works for me, and I'm not really interested in trying to change that up just so that I could run and buy it from, you know, over the counter. So if you want to get on the ship, have a great time without being concerned about your motion sickness that you already know you have, I highly recommend that you talk to your doctor, you get the prescription, you get the patch, and you put it on and just have the best cruise ever. I really hope this has been helpful. I don't want to sound like Debbie Downer, like, oh my gosh, you're gonna be so sick. No, you don't have to be, but you should be aware that it happens, and if it does happen, you want to know what to have at your disposal so that you can just nip it and not let it stop you from having the best time ever. So anyway, you guys, I hope that really helps. Thanks so much for watching. See you next time.